For hundreds of thousands of years, they were the undisputed kings of the Ice Age, massive, furry leviathans roaming the frozen tundras of the Northern Hemisphere, the woolly mammoth. But then, in what is basically an evolutionary blink of an eye, they vanished. Today, we're diving into the icy past to answer one of prehistoric history's biggest mysteries. What really killed the woolly mammoth? Was it a shifting climate, ruthless human hunters, or something coming from the stars? Let's find out. To understand how they died, we have to look at how they lived. Woolly mammoths were perfectly adapted to the cold. They had thick layers of fat, dense undercoats, and long guard hairs that swept the ground. They thrived in the mammoth steppe, a vast, dry, cold grassland stretching from Europe across Asia to North America. But around 15,000 years ago, the Earth started to change. The first major culprit behind their extinction is climate change. As the last ice age began to end, the planet warmed. The dry, grassy steppes that mammoths relied on turned into wet, boggy forests. Imagine wearing a thick winter coat in a swamp. Their habitat shrank dramatically, isolating them into smaller and smaller populations. But climate change alone might not have been enough to wipe them out completely. They had survived warming periods before. So, what was different this time? Humans. Early humans were expanding their territories at the exact same time the mammoth's habitat was shrinking. And to a group of hungry humans, a mammoth wasn't just meat, it was clothing, tools, and shelter. We have found countless mammoth bones with human weapon marks, and even huts built entirely out of mammoth tusks. The overkill hypothesis suggests that our ancestors hunted these slow-breeding giants faster than they could reproduce. But there is a third, highly controversial and cinematic theory, the younger Dryas Impact hypothesis. Around 12,800 years ago, the Earth's warming suddenly reversed, plunging the planet back into a deep freeze. Some scientists believe this sudden climate shock was caused by fragments of a disintegrating comet or meteor colliding with Earth. Imagine a massive mammoth drinking quietly from a prehistoric stream, completely unaware of the glowing fireball tearing through the sky behind it. The resulting impact would have caused wildfires, a massive shockwave, and a global impact winter, devastating the remaining mammoth populations. The reality is likely a combination of all three. A deadly cocktail of a rapidly warming climate stealing their food, advanced human hunters tracking them down, and perhaps even catastrophic cosmic events. A small population survived on isolated Wrangel Island until about 4,000 years ago, meaning there were still mammoths walking the earth when the Great Pyramids were being built. But eventually, they too succumbed. The woolly mammoth may be gone, but through frozen DNA and de-extinction efforts, we might just see them walk the earth once again. If you enjoyed this journey back to the Ice Age, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. What do you think killed the mammoth?